Hey, I'm sitting here doing my makeup, and I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. Shit, I'm like, I want to talk. I'm doing my makeup. One thing I was gonna go on a rant about this on a Facebook status, but I feel like there's too much emotion in it for me to just write it. I feel like people need to hear me. I need you to feel me. Um, 'Cause I made a post taking a picture of my breakfast. I had some fruit, blackberries, grapes, and blueberries. And sometimes I'll eat certain colors for specific reasons, just eating with intention or whatever. Um, with this one, it's kind of weird, blue, purple. I was working with my crown chakra, but those are kind of the same hue. So blueberries, blackberries. It's got like a purplish look to it, Hmm. Chakra therapy, color therapy, with intention. But I made the post, and because I'm a doula, and my packages, like my offerings, I've got two that kind of focus on the connection between mind, body, and spirit, and how we can use things together for our overall benefit. Like everything is connected. Ooh, they're supposed to be sisters, not twins, right? My eyebrows don't look the same. Anyway, um, I noticed in the spiritual community, this is how you know the difference between a real spiritualist and a quack. And I mean that for anybody doing readings, selling candles, Reiki, any of the metaphysical arts. They a real spiritualist. First off, they're not in your DM saying the spirit got a message to deliver. Blah blah. That's not real. Um, a real spiritualist isn't going to cripple you. A real spiritualist um, understands how deep the healing needs to be, or how deep it should be, because they've gone through the healing. They understand that healing is not linear. It's cyclical. We're not going to smoke up your ass and saying it's going to be okay. It's all going to go away. We help you learn how to deal and cope and have more control, because you are the master of your own fate. And we obviously, with hoodoo, that's what I practice. Um, we learn how to use roots and things like that for our own benefit. Hey, Kane.
Oh, geez, right in there.
Yeah. Can you get my body oil at the bathroom?
Yeah.
My hands are dry.
Okay.
That's Kane, my 6-year-old. But yeah, we're not.
Where is it?
Behind that door. Oh, turn the light on. Yep. And look behind the door, up top, kind of.
Oh, I see oil. Body oil?
Yeah.
I found it. It's kind of empty.
Oh, that's a different one, but bring it here. Let's see if it's got any in there.
Yeah, I shook it. Yeah, I heard some.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
I may have to take this off. I make all types of stuff that I try before I actually label. I guess this is one of them. I'm recording a video. I'm talking to the people. You need to blow your nose, and you need to wipe your mouth.
Don't eat my cookies.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't get my plate.
Okay, that's better. This is like patchouli and cedarwood. I was going for something earthy. And it's got shea nut oil and some other.
Tell them that I said that's the best.
Kane says this is the best.
Yeah, that thing is the best for real. It makes your stuff, your body so smooth and stuff. Yeah, makes everything great.
You sure does. You heard it here first. But yeah, a real spiritualist is not gonna strictly, like, there are people out here being reckless, like the universe doesn't have any consequences. The universe sees all. If you out here if you're out here with the gift and you're taking advantage um, of people with it, that doesn't go unnoticed. You can't be out here just putting people in jars left and right. There's checks and balances. You can't be out here just trying to hex folks because they look at you wrong, putting them in freezers, want to put somebody in a shoe, just anything for small, like silly, frivolous reasons. The shit don't work that way, and you never know who you're fucking with. Let's just be real, because some people are out here highly protected, hidden in plain sight. So it's not gonna be the person out popping their shit, talking about they the baddest, toughest witch, the I hexed this. It's probably not them. And with that, you can't just be like, oh, you want more money? Burn his candle. Let's be practical. Like, I believe in magic, obviously. I believe in, miraculous events. But I also believe in working for what I want. Like, if I need money, sometimes it could be that simple, like I need money for a bill, I done fell short, something like that. But if I'm finding that I'm always going broke, maybe me manifesting the money isn't what I need to do. Maybe I need to um, ask my ancestors or the universe for help with money management. Reach out to an elevated ancestor that was good with money, you know. Um, ask for that type of guidance. You see what I mean? People feel like they can skip the legwork, and nobody can do the legwork for you. Nobody can do the work for you. That's one of the biggest things that I see when people advertise their services. It's not even for that. It's not the spiritualists, but it's people who are not like they're beginners, they're newbies, they don't understand everything. Because I've been at this for years and years and years, and sometimes I feel like I'm a beginner witch. My mentor, she'll be like, "No, you're not." But I'm like, yeah, but I still. It's just that having been humble and I don't know, but I do know a lot, and I realize that. Well, I'm like, yeah, a regular person wouldn't know that. We call them muggles. A muggle wouldn't know that. But nobody can do the work for you. I don't care how fancy and beautiful and dressed that candle is. I don't even care how much you pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still have to do that work. Eventually, you're gonna have to do the research, and this is something that thing that you're avoiding. That's what you need to do to get to the next step. That book you don't want to read. That time you don't want to take to sit down in a quiet room and write. That time you don't. That time you use in the house instead of being outside in nature. Those are things that are necessary for you to actually elevate. But you go ahead and keep buying these readings. You go ahead and keep purchasing these candles and paying these witches to hex your baby daddy when you don't even need to be with the nigga. The universe been trying to tell you that, and you're like, get him to stay. Now you wondering why you in this situation running for your life because you fixed the fool. Take him out that jar. You don't like. There's so many things wrong with that.
Do you want me to put this in the recycle?
I don't have a recycle here.
Okay, we put it next to the trash can.
Is it empty? Put it in the trash can.
Okay.
I don't have a recycle here. I used to be a recycling bitch, but yes. I'm saying all of that to say the real spiritualist will teach you how to fish and go get it yourself. You know? I had to have this wake up call because my ancestors were setting me up for success. They still are, but it's almost like I was self sabotaging because I was, slow to take my steps that I needed to do. Like they set me up, but I still got to shoot the ball, and I was procrastinating on it. And I was sitting in my living room by myself, and I got on the floor and I was just stretching. And that's the thing about the connection between body, mind, and spirit. There was a reason that they came through while I was stretching. Um, but I heard somebody say, nobody's coming to save you, right? And for a while, like I hey honey, okay, I'm talking. Let me just finish this thought. Uh, for a while, I just picture my life going differently. Um, you get a kid, you got the man, the big old happy family, white picket fence bullshit. Um, and it just didn't work out that way for me. And yeah, I feel like it was that lifestyle exactly the way I pictured it was never truly meant for me. It was me living this fairy tale bullshit, but watching too much TV. But I would feel like me being in a relationship crippled me. Um, I wasn't gonna be able to reach my full potential in a relationship during that time frame. In the time frame, me being out of a relationship, me getting away from my son's father, and then another toxic relationship after. It's definitely made me stronger. And I've done things that I wanted to do my whole life, and it's a good thing. And it's like, damn, that's kind of sad because I'm about to be 30 this summer, and I've been doing a lot of childhood work. There are things that like I've wanted to do since I was a little girl. I'm like, well, I got time now. I have time now. I'm not focused on somebody else. I'm not. I don't have to put my attention towards the relationship. I'm not drained from yelling and arguing. Like I truly have time for myself and to go through my myself with the fine tooth comb. And it's been such an empowering experience. I've done things. I've done a lot of things and hit a lot of milestones in such a short period of time. Um, but what it took for me to get here, I had to do what I was running from. The thing that I was most scared of, I had to go through. And I was being alone, you know, which, hell, you got to start to ask yourself why you don't want to be alone. If you don't want to spend time with yourself, who's going to want to spend time with you? I had to go through it. Just kind of like in the book of Psalms, where David is like, the Psalms 23, I think, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil because God is with me. It can be intimidating, daunting, and scary. You know what I mean? But having that faith in God, the power of your ancestors, the laws of the universe, and getting that reassurance, because you'll get signs that you're on the right path, but getting that reassurance helps a hell of a lot too. But you have to go through it. Can't nobody experience life for you. This is what we came here for. We chose to come here on earth and have this human experience. You know what I mean? So as a light worker, that's why I am so for teaching a man how to fish, teaching a woman how to fish. Because you ask a question and somebody just flat out giving you the answer is different from you asking the question and you finding the answer on your own. It'll mean more. It'll stick. I think that's all I have to say. Do your own research. Keep your eyes out for the fakes. Watch for the stakes. Keep that grass low. You can do it. We are all on this spiritual journey. Nobody is better than the other. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to finish my eyebrows. Looking good. Bye. Okay, really quick. I finished my makeup and I ended up doing my hair. I want to try to speak, but I have one more thing to say. Okay, so we were talking about the spirituality. I lost my train of thought, my bad. People will pay other witches and other spiritualists to do the work for them, and still have doubts also. Like that's not saying we can do the work for you. They'll pay somebody to do it, and kind of like block it at the same time. And when it doesn't work, all of a sudden we're quacks. Like we're not real. This is a scam. It's fake. There's no other way to do it. You can't go around it. You have to go through it. You're gonna have to go through the darkness to get to the light. That's why I hate that shit where they be like, high vibrational, blah blah blah. What is a high vibration without a low vibration? If you want to philosophize the idea, like you need both. It's really about balance between the light and the dark. Not getting rid of the dark. Learn how to deal, and learn how to maneuver. Learn how to listen to your intuition. I think that was all I would have to say. I think that was it. Yeah. I'm not even going anywhere. I just wanted to be cute. I was tired of looking dummy. Ooh, ooh. I really don't know how to do hair, y'all. I'll just be doing something. I feel like something's missing. Oh my god. I put this hard ass hairspray in it now. Yeah. You have to do the work. Nobody else can do it. And when somebody else does the work and it doesn't work, don't be mad. This is what you do divination for. This is what you do readings for on how you should handle things. Don't just think somebody's going to turn a bitch that rolled her eyes at you into a frog for $100. Like, you don't know her. Like, why are you so bothered? You know what I'm saying? That's this shadow work. That's where we're on. Healing. That's where we're on. Change behavior. That's how this works. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. If you want readings, visit my website. If you want some self-care, self-love products, visit my website. If you're looking at doing one of my doula packages where we get into this kind of stuff, because we want to be prepared for our child in the best way possible. And we want to show up as the best version of ourselves in that parent role. And like I always say, everything is connected. So how you were raised, how you treat yourself, that's all directly correlated to how you're going to raise your children. I'm about to get my Reiki certification, so I'll be doing maternity Reiki. I have tons of offerings, you guys, so visit my website, comment and say hey, do the word, and I'll talk to you later.